Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the very first episode of Radio Free Cybertron, where we talk about everything Transformers. And just to let y'all know, are you all Autobot or Decepticon?
Auto.
Autobots transform.
So,
and roll out.
yeah. And so once again, joining me is my good friend from across the pond, my good friend Zoe. How you been?
Oh, can't complain. It's been a fun week. I've had a bit of time to rewatch the More Than Meets the Eye trilogy at the start of the original show, so I've been very happy. How are you?
I'm good. And I got everything set up and ready. And last but not least, my co-host / cosplay buddy. Welcome back, Tyler.
Hey, it's great to be back.
Yeah. And we was talking about some mangas that we have, and thanks to me, I got Tyler hooked on Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, I'm on volume 2 right now. I just got done with the Godland chapters where Kenshiro fought the Colonel.
Yeah, and thanks to this guy, he got me back on reading Berserk, and I got this for $30 at Anime Fest.
I envy you because I paid 20 more for that.
Yeah, it's 50. It's $50 for this.
Yeah, I know. You got a deal there.
Well, Kino Kuniya their booth was there, so I was like, hey. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. So,
Hey.
as Zoe was talking about, she'd been watching the More Than Meets the Eye series, so I had to bust this out too.
Yes,
classic.
very nice.
Yeah, and I also got the season 2, volume 1, where it came with 2 animated cells. I was like, that's cool.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, one of them is with Frenzy and Rumble.
Oh, wow.
So
that is pretty sweet.
Yeah, and to start off, Zoe, how did you get introduced into the world of Cybertron and the Autobots and Decepticons?
Well, I was. You got to remember that over here, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was shown in a different way to what it would be for North America, where we essentially only got one episode a week, so it lasted much longer. And it was on what's called Children's ITV, the commercial stations here in the UK. And while I was watching He-Man, this new show about robots that fought each other came on afterwards. And I thought, that is pretty cool. So that's how I got introduced, because He-Man wasn't on that night and some robots having a fight was.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. And hey, I'm a big fan of He-Man too. I just wish they made more video games based on He-Man. I know there was one for the Intellivision, I think, or was it ColecoVision?
It was for the Intellivision, and
yeah, it was Intellivision. I remember that.
Yeah, it's not the best ever, but it's not the worst. Yeah.
And they also made my personal favorite He-Man Masters of the Universe show, the one that came out in 2001.
Oh god, good. that is still my favorite one too.
Yeah, same here. And it was on, and it never came over here. That's what.
Oh.
Yeah, and well, of course, another reason why it's always going to be my favorite is because you got Cam Clark as He-Man.
Yeah, I know.
Top that,
right? Yeah, and speaking of Transformers, Zoe envies me because I have this.
Ooh, Starscream.
Yeah, the movie one, King Starscream.
Yeah.
Just to drop one thing at the moment, the best He-Man video game actually came out for the PlayStation based on the best He-Man animated
Yeah,
series.
that's the one I was talking about.
I didn't know about that one. Holy crap!
It never came over here. It never did.
Yeah, I never got a chance to find that one.
It's worth having a look at if you get a chance, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get it because it's by Midas, who are basically the LJN of the PlayStation 2.
Oh dear Lord!
Yeah, as in it's got lots of potential. It just doesn't really realize it.
So, and same question to you, Tyler. How did you get into Transformers?
Well, the animated film that came out in theaters. I mean, I can distinctly remember watching that when I was a little kid in theaters. I barely remember it. It wasn't until it came out on video that I remember it more. And then the original show. Okay, by the time I was actually the cartoon was airing around here, it was Gen 2 where you had Rodimus as the leader. And I caught reruns later on.
Yeah, some people, Rodimus' leadership is torn between people.
Well, to be fair, Rodimus has a very big set of boots to fill, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He tried his best.
And to be honest with you, I think that's the best part of the film as well. It's all about this guy. He doesn't want to step up and be the leader. He's full of guilt for essentially how he sees it, killing Optimus Prime accidentally through his own lack of discipline. So he doesn't want to try and take over, but he has to. So his arc is basically, I've got to do this and I've got to prove myself worthy. That's pretty good in terms of characterization.
Uh-oh. I think we lost Tyler. I'll try to get him back.
Oh no, the Decepticons, they're blocking our channels.
So yeah. Yeah, and how I got into it, like this one fateful day my dad introduced me, I was staying, if I remember correctly, I was staying up watching TV. Then when he came back home, he showed me that Transformers was on and I was hooked. And for Christmas, he bought me an Optimus Prime.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
The Decepticons block your channels there for a moment.
Well, Laserbeak ran here for a second, so
he gets everywhere, that one.
Yeah, and what else? And yeah, I was telling Zoe that how I got into it. My dad showed me one of the episodes, and I was hooked. And he bought me an Optimus Prime for Christmas. That was a great 1990 Christmas gift.
Oh,
yeah, I think the very original episode I first watched was crap. It was the one where Bumblebee was having memory problems.
Was it the one where he says where Megatron messed up with his memory and then he told him where the Autobot where
the bridge is?
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah, that's a good episode. The Decepticons try to send Spike to Cybertron with all the Energon cubes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I just want to ask y'all this. What is so great about the Decepticons? Is it because they transform into such cool stuff, or is it because Megatron is so? He's not. You just like the guy. You just can't hate him. You know, or is it because Soundwave is on their side?
Well, you also had those three. I can't remember the name of them, but they would come together and form into a camera.
Reflector.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had toys of them. They had toys.
They had some cool stuff. I think for me, the reason we like the Decepticons, or at least the reason I didn't like the Decepticons, is they embrace being evil and enjoy it. And that makes it fun to watch. I mean, I don't agree with them, but it's fun to watch, and it's fun to watch them lose, because although they do love being evil, they're so inept at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when I first watched it, and when I saw like the toys of it, when I switched on to the Autobot side, I said, I want this toy of Omega Supreme, because he transformed into a lot of things, like a rocket, a base, a tank.
Yeah, and then there was also one that kind of freaked me out as a kid. It was the Quintessons, the ones with the changeable faces.
Oh yeah.
Oh them.
Yeah, those guys were freaky.
Was it the face of death freaked you out? The one that has a skull face? Was it that
one freaked me out.
yeah, it freaked everybody out. And also, here's another thing about Robots in Disguise. What did y'all think of all the animation errors on that show?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah. It starts right from episode 1, though, doesn't it? they never really get it right. One bit that always sticks out for me is Optimus Prime on the Ark, when the Decepticons are attacking. He says, "They're attacking, get ready." And then they reuse the same few seconds of animation of him saying they're attacking, get ready. But it's Megatron speaking now. And it's just, what is going on?
The one that I enjoyed is like when the Decepticons used that one laser beam where the Autobots can't transform, and like there's a shot of all of the Decepticons, and then right there you see my personal favorite Decepticon, Shockwave, right there. Like
oh boy. Yeah, I think the other animations airs, I remember it's particularly the Dam episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, there was a lot of them there. Not only that, they kept screwing up Megatron's holographic mace on his hand.
Yeah.
There's so many errors with that.
It's amazing that there's some Optimus Prime toy that has the energy axe, but you hardly get Megatron's energy mace.
Yeah.
And I always wanted the toy of Megatron because he transformed into a gun.
Oh yeah.
But, I only ever knew one person who had Megatron, and they weren't allowed to take it outside.
Oh, dear.
I remember that because their mother was absolutely certain they would get in trouble with the police for having a gun.
Well,
it didn't matter that we never saw any police anywhere because the local patrols didn't come round. So, but if you took this gun toy robot outside, the police would be on you. So he wasn't allowed.
Yeah, I can actually recall there was another Decepticon that could transform into 6 different versions. One of them was a gun.
Ooh, yeah, it was a 6-shot.
Yeah, it was 6-shot. That was the one.
Oh yeah, wow. It's amazing that I still remember some of the original and new characters, But to me, I always like Shockwave's the gun mode.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's sad that Shockwave always gets shit on because he had to stay behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get enough credit for basically running Cybertron for 4 million years without any problems.
Yeah, I think I had the Shockwave toy somewhere. I can't remember what happened to it.
Yeah, so but other than that, what did y'all think of season 3? Well, no, not. What did y'all think of like the after movie episodes, like when Rodimus was leading the Autobots and Galvatron?
I don't think they're that bad. I mean, I think they're enjoyable. Well, I mean, I think the Well, of course, the episode that always sticks out to everybody was the double parter for the return of Optimus, where that was the one involving a virus that makes everybody in the universe go nuts.
Oh yeah, the hate virus.
Mm-hmm.
All because of one human, one guy's girlfriend, I think, got hurt while the Autobots and Decepticons were fighting, and she got hurt in the middle of it.
Yeah, and that introduced me to another Autobot I kind of liked, Skylinks, who was he transforms into this huge shuttle, but then his regular form, he's like some kind of pterodactyl thing or whatever.
Yeah, and I like Skylinks. Skylinks is awesome, and just let y'all know, like, every time when I see Tyler and when I watch an episode that has Springer on it, I was like, yeah, that's Tyler right there.
Hey, I like Springer.
So I like him too. It's just that he hardly transformed into his car mode. He always transformed into his helicopter mode.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen him do it like once or twice. I mean, the most famous time he transformed into a car is that sword fight with Wreck-Gar.
Yeah. And let me go back to the movie. So, oh my goodness, that beginning of the movie.
Oh boy, yeah.
My boy Prowl got it worse. Yes, people, I'm a big fan of Prowl. Because
we've all got our favorites, isn't it? You shouldn't act. We've all got our favorites. You shouldn't act apologetic about it. You like what you like.
Well, I know.
That's how it is.
No, it's just it's just that because he transformed into a police car. That's all.
Yeah, and then Megatron comes up to him and Ironhide and just goes, "Oh, such heroic nonsense."
Yeah, I was like, and through my mind, like they was fighting through the whole show, but now the movie, you can actually kill them. Like, what?
Oh yeah, I did not see that coming. I mean, Ironhide was always a staple from the cartoons I watched. Then all of a sudden, you just watch him get executed in that scene. I'm like, oh, holy crap!
Yeah, Ironhide was the glue of the Autobots. He was the glue of the, and he was voiced by Peter Cullen also. You know.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know that. Well, some people don't. A lot of people does, but yeah, the reason why they was killing off our personal favorites on the movie because we want to make more toys, new toys. You know.
Yeah. It does it after the first half hour, so it does feel an awful lot like the film tends to stop every now and again for someone to say, "Who are you?" "I am new toy."
Yep.
Yeah, but the one Autobot that made me like say slow down is Blur. Like, dude, slow down.
Yes. What was it? John Marashid, I think his name was. He was the guy who did all those Micro Machine commercials back when I was a kid.
Yeah. I saw the movie. I saw the video on YouTube where he talked really fast, saying the lyrics of was it Billie Jean? I think.
Oh golly!
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, what the heck? What the heck was this guy on? I swear.
I know, right?
I mean, the guy held the world record for the fastest talker in the world for years.
Yeah, and also in the movie, like, you want to know what was the most iconic part of me of the movie to me? I know everybody agrees with me is that when Optimus came to Earth, like he went to town on everybody. Like, damn. I was like, shit, man. Like, where was this during the show?
Yeah. And add that with music from Stan Bush and you're golden. In fact, that's something I have to mention. I mean, the soundtrack to the animated film for Transformers, it's actually on my workout mix.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, even tracks from Vincent DiCola is on there because it sounds awesome.
Yeah, and also, like, I always pause on that one scene where while Megatron and Optimus were fighting, I always pause where Megatron was in the sky. about to slash at Optimus. I was like, now that's a shot right there.
Yeah, just bam.
Like right there. But oh boy. But I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that part. I mean,
Oh boy, yes.
Zoe was talking about it. But yeah. Megatron saw a pistol on the ground and Optimus was about to shoot him. Then all of a sudden, no, you don't, Megatron. No, you don't. Like Hot Rod, he was about to shoot him, but you, yeah, Optimus may get hit, but he will get Megatron.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy,
and that's it, isn't it? So
yeah,
the guilt, because I thought I was doing the right thing, but no. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And sheesh, my God. oh my goodness, but yeah, like when Optimus got shot, then all of a sudden Optimus took a big swing at Megatron. I was like, that really hurt him. I was like, that big old swing, hurt him.
Oh man.
Well, yeah. Oh boy, what that scene where Optimus took his last breath, I'm like,
Oh God, yeah. That hurt a lot of us when we were kids. I swear.
Yeah. I remember one of my friends at university, when we were watching it, he paused it and said, I was in the cinema when I first saw this. And I turned to my mum and said, Mum, what happened? And she had to explain the concept of death to this child in the middle of a cinema.
Yeah. I know a few people on that. I mean, I think, in that last shot of Daniel Witwicky crying, I think a lot of kids felt like that.
Oh yeah, and the Decepticons, sheesh, they didn't give a shit about the injured ones. They was like Astro Train says, I need to lighten your load because I can't make it to Cybertron. But geez, my boy Skywarp and Thundercracker and some of the Decepticons got jetted out into space.
I do like the fact it led to a nice brawl between them bickering. I'm the leader. No, I'm the leader. No, I am.
Yeah, but I always yeah. Oh, Megatron, how it pains me to do this.
Wait, I still function.
Wanna bet? Starscream! And then, can y'all imagine Soundwave being the leader? Because he can be a good leader.
He can, but he doesn't have the charisma.
No one wants to follow an charismatic boy like you. Hey, nobody taught the Soundwave nobody taught the Soundwave. Yeah.
Constructicons, unite!
No way! But my God.
Coming to theaters this December, a 2-man show showing the entirety of the Transformers film.
The hell with that. Yeah, why don't we just turn this into an audio drama, Ed?
Well,
that would be cool.
If y'all have some comics, we can do that. Because
that would be fun.
No, because I was happy to get this from Madness Comic Books.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, because this is the issue where Transformers, G.I. Joe, Action Man, freaking Rom, yes, that Rom, and Mask in a crossover comic.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is awesome. So yeah. He froze again.
Oh no. Well, if we're showing things off that we wanted to bring in, I was sent this by a friend. It is the Transformers Vault, complete Transformers universe showcasing collectibles and memorabilia. I haven't had much of a look through it yet, but it does look very interesting. And it's got a rather cool slipcase with the different versions on the back of Megatron and Optimus on the front.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, yeah, and I got the omnibus comic of Transformers Armada.
Oh, lovely. Oh my goodness, that art style is fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that is very nice.
I was gonna say it's kind of like the show, but it takes a different turn. But yeah, I like the show of Transformers Armada. It's awesome because, and I do like this art style, and the art style is by, yeah, it's from IDW Publishing. Yeah, let me just, yeah, the inks was by Rob Armstrong, Eric Sander, and Feeder Poblet. So yeah.
This was in the book.
Ooh.
Yeah. It looks like it's a reproduction of one of the posters for the film, but it's got Rodimus Prime where Ultra Magnus is normally stood, which is a bit weird.
You want to see something cool?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is cool. Oh.
Yeah, this is the movie version of Rodimus. Well,
he's lighting their darkest hour.
No, I mean this is the movie version of Hot Rod.
Yeah. Yeah, he's using the Matrix to light their darkest hour.
Yeah. And I think I already showed you this. This is the to let everybody know that I enjoyed this comics of Transformers Shattered Glass. It's like, what if the Decepticons were the good guys and the Autobots are evil?
Now I'm just remembering an episode of The Simpsons, and in Rand McNally, people wear hats on their feet and hamburgers eat people. It's like the opposite day.
Oh, and guess what? Guess what I saw at Madness comic shop. Well, yeah, I saw the trade paperback of issues 1 through 5 of the UK version of Transformers. I was like, ooh.
Those comics go very weird.
Yeah, it did. And I got this. This is a good book. The rarities of the original Transformers comics.
Oh, now that looks good.
You can see.
Oh, I love the old style artwork.
Yeah, and yeah, best of the rarities includes some of the greatest hard to find Transformer stories from the series, almost 40 years and over 1,500 issues history. This collection includes the never before reprinted material from the US and the UK.
Nice. 1,500 comics. My goodness. I realized they'd done a lot, but that's more than I expected.
Yeah, and speaking of the classics, I have volume 1.
Excellent. Oh man, Optimus, it's just such a good design.
Yeah, here's the back of it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I do like this. Yeah, I do like this. This art of Optimus.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he's got such an iconic look to him, doesn't he?
Yeah. Do you remember this comic cover?
Oh, I do. Yeah, that. Oh, yes. The stuff they used to get away with just because it was for kids and no one was looking.
Yeah, just because he saw a kid doing some graffiti, then Shockwave was like, okay, here. They're all dead. I got more stuff to show. But do you have more stuff to show?
Nope, this is the only thing. The rather nice archive, which I haven't had a chance to properly look through yet, but I am looking forward to properly reading it.
And this is what I got from Anime Fest in 2019. This is some beautiful art.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Yes. actually seeing the proper like scale of the guy.
Yeah,
That is cool.
and seeing Thundercracker in the sky with
Yeah.
Starscream in the back. Right there, Starscream.
Always ready to stab Megatron in the back.
And here's my other. I had to get it because yes, he's an awesome Decepticon.
Yes. Soundwave superior.
But yeah, you see it all his minions. But you want to know who always get left behind? It's Frenzy. He always have Rumble out, but never Frenzy.
Yeah. But my favorite's still Laserbeak. Laserbeak is cool.
You like Laserbeak or Buzzsaw?
Laserbeak, he's cool. He's sneaky.
Yes, he's sneaky, but what about Ratbat?
I don't remember him.
He was in season 2. Well, after the movie.
Wow.
After the movie, like. After the movie, Sami didn't have a Laserbeak anymore. He had a Ratbat.
I do not remember him. That's weird.
Yeah, like I guess a Laserbeak got killed off screen.
Oh, but he's the best.
And oh boy, what would you do if you had a pet named Ravage?
I'd wonder who'd named him.
But yeah, speaking of Soundwave, yes, I'm the odd one here. I like Blaster because hey, he needs some love too, and he does some cool stuff too, and it just his cassette buddies are Rewind, Eject, Steeljaw, and Ramhorn. I think that's the Rhino one. But yeah. But yes, some people like Ravage. I like Steeljaw.
Cool.
And
you've got to wonder about the naming scheme, though, haven't you? Rewind, Eject, and then 2 that aren't related to any of the functions on a recording device.
Who? Steeljaw and Ramhorn?
Yeah, I don't remember those buttons on my Walkman.
And I need to build this. I need to finish building this.
Oh, wow. That is lovely as well.
And I have the original Ultra Madness kit.
Oh, my goodness. That is, whoa.
If you want to,
that is cool.
Here you go. Want a better look at them?
I bet that's going to take you a while to put together.
I like a challenge, and I have him.
Nice. Yes. The proper iconic Megatron with his giant pipe.
Yeah, his ionic cannon. And what else? Here you go. Here's Blaster.
That is nice.
Yeah, this version is this version of Blaster is from the toy line from Fall of Cybertron.
Right. Cool. Wasn't there a version that the really expensive alternate version of one of those? I think it was him, where it actually worked as a tape player.
Well, I guess I didn't see that one, but there was a new version of there was a new toy of Blaster where you can have that he transformed into an actual boom box.
That is cool.
And this is my. Oh, go ahead.
So I might be thinking that someone at school claimed to have the really expensive version where he actually played tapes, oh, my dad worked for Nintendo, that kind of thing.
And this is my latest one that I got. Here you go.
I kind of recognize and kind of don't. Oh, yes, Dinobots, love them. Yes.
Me, Grimlock King.
Oh my goodness.
And
I've just had a quick look through this box and through this book. The pre-Transformers Microbot range.
ooh,
Where they all came from.
nice.
That is so nice.
You should do a video of this.
Yeah, absolutely. That is like, oh, it's weird to see where they came from.
Yeah, and also here. And I had to have him because he's one of my favorite Seekers.
Yes. Oh, that color scheme is just so perfect.
And I have I have both of them of the triple changers.
Oh, oh my goodness.
And have you seen the movie Bumblebee? The Bumblebee movie?
Funny enough, not yet. Everyone says it's really good, but I've not had a minute.
Oh, it's good because you will see a scene on Cybertron where they actually the Autobots and Decepticons looks like what they look like on the ship.
Oh, that's excellent. And also, now I definitely need to see it.
Yeah, this is the movie version of Starscream from the Bumblebee movie.
I like that style. That's a nice mix of modern and old.
Yeah, I know. And yes, people, I got Optimus's girlfriend, Alita 1.
Superb.
So yeah. So yeah.
Here's a fun one for you. Did you ever see the board game, Transformers the board game?
Yes, I wanted it. When I first saw it at KB Toys, yes, KB Toys.
Yeah.
When I first saw it, I was like, I wanted it, but I didn't have the money for it because they was asking for $20 for it. I was like, I wish I had $20.
I wanted it as a kid, and I think I had it. And then it just disappeared after some people had visited.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you have any Transformers comics and if you already looked at them, hey, we could do a 3 or 2 person show of doing the voices.
That would be cool.
Because some of my friends do that on their YouTube channel, like Old Style Radio.
Oh, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool.
Yeah, because I always wanted to do that with some of my friends, but I keep on telling them you don't have to be on camera. It's just using our voices and picturing the characters' voices, like, you know.
Yeah, it's a good idea. We did something similar with Question of Trek before I got really angry with Paramount not treating the UK right. So we stopped. And we used to make cartoons. They were like fan Star Trek cartoons where we had our own ship and we went on our own adventures and we did incredibly stupid things. Like one time we met a guy called Mr. Creamy, who was the ruler of the soft scoop ice cream people, and we shot him.
Yeah, because
so yeah, I'm always down for that kind of thing.
Yeah, because like I always wanted to make my own version of Transformers where like we could be these different versions of Autobots or Decepticons where they escaped the Cybertron, but now they never heard of planet Earth. They've been decommissioned for millions of years. Then all of a sudden they woke up, try to find a place to live.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that working out quite nicely. I'd be up for that.
Yeah, if this is up your alley, we could try to get together one day and just like talk about it, you know.
I do have some. My biggest issue is that I've got a massive set of drawers here full of computer stuff, and my comics are behind it, so I can't reach them at the moment. I'd have to move everything, so it's not conducive to doing it on the show. But afterward, I can probably have a look. There's a few Transformers in there. And there's also the I do have you heard of the comic Knights of the Dinner Table?
Yeah.
There was one of their spin-off comics where they just completely took the piss out of the Transformers for an entire issue. And it's just incredible. I have that one as well.
Because watching that Transformers Headmasters one, we all know about that broken English. It gave me an idea of making my own version of that. But these are different versions of Cybertronians. Yeah, they could transform, but they're not aligned with anybody. They're just Cybertronians. But yeah.
They should do that more in the official line as well. Explore the ones that didn't want to get involved. Yeah. The ones that just wanted to just get on with things.
Yeah, there was an episode like that where the Decepticons found this one planet of pacifist Cybertronians. If you saw that one.
It's been so long. I literally, because of this show, I've started rewatching Transformers right from the start. And I know there are going to be a load that I missed back in the day. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, but I won't spoil it for you. I just told you what was it about. So there you go.
Don't worry about it.
It's on it's on season 2 after the movie.
Right. I'll look forward to it. And
also, and be aware of that episode. It's called Trouble. I think the name of it is Trouble in C Minor. Yeah. Keep a lookout for that episode, and you will see why I did.
It doesn't matter what the show is. There's always that episode.
Yeah. Like that one episode from season 1, Bot. I was like, what? Like that small man-made robot closed the door behind the Autobots and they couldn't get through a wooden door. I'm like,
oh, it's like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the movie. We have to go around. He's locked the fence from the other side.
Oh, I remember.
You can reach over.
Is this from the movie or the television version?
It's near the end of the the film. I don't think it was in the TV show version. Although it's been a while since I watched that as well. I do have it. Oh. But I don't remember that bit in it.
My all-time favorite bit from that movie was don't think of anything. Okay. Well, yeah. But yes, people, that was some of my collections of Transformers, and don't worry. I think later down the road we should talk about some of the episodes from season 1, if you're down for that, Zoe.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm just having a rewatch at the moment. I'm actually really enjoying it.
And also, before we go, I just want to tell you this. Please play War and Fall of Cybertron, because I really want to talk to you about that.
All right, I will do that. At the moment, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag again, but I've got to the point where I'm a little bored and looking for another game. So you never know. I might put some Transformers in.
I like Black Flag because the main character is named after me, because he using my name, Edward.
I like it because you get to sail around on a big boat and then shoot other boats.
And what made my head say, huh? It's like you got to chase down one of the sea shanties. I'm like, why? Why I can't buy it?
It is a weird idea, isn't it? It's like a visual representation of picking the lyrics up as you go along, but it doesn't really work in the real world terms.
Yeah, you got to chase down the new sea shanty for your crew. And I'm like, well, controlling your boat is cool, and going in boat fights, yeah, that won me over. But every time when I see one of those big ships with that has a lot of health bar, I'm like, no.
Oh yes, the elite ones. I will defeat one of them one day, but it won't be today.
Me too. But yeah. Oh dear, this became a Assassin's Creed Black Flag talk. Sorry.
Well, we started talking about Transformers, went on to the He-Man, came back to Transformers, and went on to Assassin's Creed. But yes, I am looking for a change, so I think I'll be loading up some Transformers.
And I was gonna say, if you play it, play it on your spare time. And if you want to play it for your channel, I don't mind being on your Skype call and just like tell you like, hey, here come this part.
Well, I'm going to give it a try. I like to try these things out, and we'll see what happens, because there's no reason I couldn't play it a second time on the show. That would be cool.
And also, when start off with a War for Cybertron, because you will get the full story. Like, if you want the full story, you can start off with the chapters from the Decepticon side, then you could do the Autobot side.
Right, so it's Decepticons first.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll try that. Yeah.
Yeah, you will see this Megatron on here, he is a beast.
Good. That's what I like to see.
And this well, since you're gonna try it soon, this is a freebie for you. The three Decepticons you control first is Megatron, Brawl from the Constructicons, and Barricade.
Right.
From the movie, from the live action movie Barricade, but he doesn't transform into a police car.
Well. Oh my goodness! though, speaking of the Constructicons, in that one I showed you last time, we were talking the PS2 one.
Yeah.
When the Constructicons form up Devastator, and you've been used to your guy being pretty big, and then Devastator appears and he just dominates the screen. What an amazing effect! It's so good.
Oh, there's something like that for the PS2 game. Like Transformers Armada, but they just call it Transformers. You don't get to fight a Devastator. You fight the humongous, what's his name? Tidal Wave. You got that guy is big. I'm talking about a Metroplex big. I'm like, oh yeah, on the PS2 game of Transformers Armada. Yeah, it just called Transformers, but I just call it Transformers Armada because
it's got the same logo.
Yeah, and you control Optimus, Hotshot, and Red Alert.
Optimus is the best though.
Yeah, and I do like his convoy, his truck mode on that one because he looks like a big ass tanker.
Mm-hmm. He's a big boy.
Yeah, and also, did you like the story behind Transformers Armada where like the mini-cons helped them power up?
I don't mind it. I think the idea of the mini-cons and the headmasters and all that, it's very hit and miss with a lot of fans. But from my point of view, I just see it as an extension of Soundwave's little tape guys. And it's like the extras that help the main robot. So I didn't have a problem with it. Everything all right? Yeah.
Just messaging Tyler, just telling me what happened. Like it kicked him off again.
Yeah. This is what happens when you let Laserbeak loose. Yeah, you've got to keep him. You've got to keep him under wraps. He's a sneaky guy.
Speaking of Laserbeak, he on the cartoon he helps the Autobots because he keeps an eye on everything. Like since they have 4 human kids, they use Laserbeak as their eyes to see what's going on in the battlefield.
Oh,
and he
excuse me.
transformed into a camcorder.
That's oh my! It's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, what's cool about what? Yeah, and what's cool about Transformers Armada that the story does have a lot of emotional stuff behind it because like the mini cons they flew Cybertron because they got tired of being used as weapons of war for the Autobots and Decepticons.
Yeah,
but when the kids the human kids found one of them, the signal went out and telling that all the mini cons are here, and the Autobots and the Decepticons saw the signal and they were like,
oh no, they're back.
but yeah. And for the Autobot side, you have Optimus, Hotshot, Red Alert, and you have Smokescreen, you have Blur, you have Sideswipe, and Scavenger. For the Decepticons, you have Megatron, of course, Starscream, of course. You have Demolisher. You have Cyclonus, Thrust, and Evil Wheeljack.
Nice. It's a good range.
Yeah. Wheeljack used to be under Hotshot's command, but one fateful day, Wheeljack was under some burning rubble. Hotshot tried to come back for him, but his higher superiors said no, so that place is gone. But you want to know who saved Wheeljack? It was Megatron.
So that seems a bit out of character, but you know these things.
Yeah, I just like how they're shaking things up. Like, oh, you know this character? Well, he's on this side and this side, and he looks like this now. He looks like. But yeah,
to be honest with you, I don't have. A lot of people have issues with stuff like that. I'm happy with changes to the established formula as long as there's a story reason to do it, and it's properly done. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, and I show you some of the characters from Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 on Twitter, and yeah, I show you I like this team called Team Bullet Train because
yeah,
3 bullet trains could transform into one giant robot named Rail Racer.
I still don't quite get the name. You can't race on rails.
Yeah,
you can try, but it won't work.
Well, yeah, there was an episode of that where all the Autobots compete in a race, and the human boy named Koji, he told him that there's a race going on, and like everything with that has wheels can enter it. So Team Bullet Train had enter it too. Racing trains. Racing bullet trains.
Oh my goodness.
What's cool about Rail Racers that when he doesn't walk or run, he skates. since train track and train wheels. But yeah, if he could find a DVD of that, or if you could find it on some streaming service, you should. It's definitely a watch.
I'll look for it. It sounds interesting. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I saw a copy on eBay, but the seller but it's coming from Malaysia, and I had to wait for like months for it. I was like, yeah. I have to.
Sometimes it's worth just waiting to see if it comes up a bit closer.
Yeah. So, but other than that, did you have fun, Zoe?
Absolutely. I love to talk about this old stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Well, just name the time and place again where we could talk, and if you want to get together just to talk about doing our own version of Transformers, like what y'all did for your own version of Star Trek, I'll be down for that.
Absolutely. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah, so other than that, before we log off from Cybertron, do you have any shameless plugs again?
The only one I would say is join us for Question of Trek on a Sunday evening at 9:30 British summertime, which is GMT +1. Always fun. Good Star Trek.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the new episode of Lower Decks. It was funny.
Oh my goodness, that was so good.
Oh yeah, maybe I should do it. Maybe I should make a content for that, like our thoughts about the Lower Decks.
Just don't call it butt bugs. That was just so funny.
Don't call it what?
That's it. You've all got butt bugs.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that one scene when that one lady took Boimer's ranking pin. Oh, that's when he lost it. that made me laugh so hard.
Yeah. The best part is it's already been established for so long that he's really about rank. Yeah. So to take that, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, if you take something like that for somebody who likes ranks and everything, he will go Tasmanian devil on you.
Yeah.
But
it's a wonder he didn't turn green in Hulk out.
Yeah, but I enjoy She-Hulk. I don't care what people say. I enjoyed it.
I like it. It's a fun show. My only issue with it is that there's something wrong with the CGI. And I'm not sure what it is. Because when I understand that she's not always comfortable being She-Hulk. So I get that she walks a bit funny, like she's nervous. But there's still something about the CGI that doesn't quite work. And I was watching it again. And I think it's because when you look at Bruce Banner, when he turns into the Hulk, sorry, I'm drinking Coke and it's bubbling up. You see that his skin has texture. He's got pores. He's got a bit of stubble and things like that. So he might be green, but he looks like he's got realistic skin. She-Hulk, because of the comics, she's always like super pretty and things like that. So she's got very smooth skin, which ends up coming across as a little bit false. And I think that's what it is. It just doesn't quite look real. So I'm not sure it works.
Yeah. Do you like Smart Hulk do you like Smart Hulk or Hulk?
I have to admit, Smart Hulk is a little bit too comedy for my liking. I much prefer the Hulk when he's dangerous, because it's less like, oh, the usual Marvel quirky hero guy. It's like, no, this guy's a threat. You don't want to make him angry.
Yeah, and you should read that trade paperback comic of World War Hulk, because the story is good.
It's been recommended to me before. I must get round to it.
Hell, I have a copy. If you want me to send it to you, just let me know.
I'll pick it up on my Kindle. Don't worry about it. It's just getting around to actually doing it. My to-read pile is ridiculous.
Oh, same here. Just like my gaming pile, it's like right here. Like right
yeah, here. I had to shelve mine.
Me too. Well, yeah. But anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed the first episode of Radio Free Cybertron, and we will have more for all of you for you Cybertronians out there. So, with that being said, this is your boy, Lex Noel, aka Lexius from Planet Cybertron. I'm working on some Cybertronian names. Okay.
Leximus Prime.
What?
Leximus Prime.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. It would be, but oh my god, why can't they just give Bumblebee the Matrix? He's he's been there from the start, and he knows how to fight, but still, no.
He's the guy that you most what can I say? He's the one that you identify with. He's like the entry guy, the one that you think, oh, I like him, and he brings you in. If he's the leader, it takes that away from him.
Yeah, no, but still, it would be cool to see him as a Bumblebee. What Bumblebee would transform into if he fused with the Matrix. Like Optimus was a truck, Rodimus was a Cybertronian RV, I think.
It was a bit weird. Yeah, it's like Space Winnebago, transform.
And it would be cool to see what Bumblebee would transform into a Volkswagen Convoy. That would be something I'd like to see.
Yeah, that would be cool.
or if he fused with the Matrix, became the new leader, like then y'all could call him Goldbug. There, right there.
Yeah, I could go with that. Yeah, no, not a problem.
But yeah, people are still convinced, like on that one error that you see Goldbug and Bumblebee celebrating together. Like really? But yeah. Other than that, thank you, Zoe, for joining in, and can't wait to have you back again.
Always a pleasure.
Cool. So until then, till all are one. Till all are. Till all are.
I don't know why I did the Vulcan thing. We're not on Star Trek today.
Later.